And I didn't even want much. Just a home, food, medicine, and a place for my dog and I to exist, free from persecution from the police and the mental health authorities. I'm a person who's a rejected whistleblower. I can't go to police. I can't get a lawyer. I've been excommunicated from the Australian government. No agency in the government will admit my relationship with ASIO agent Steve Isonides. This is a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. It's scapegoated me, and I'm locked out of the government, I'm locked out of healthcare, I'm locked out of the police. And now I'm being vilified or set up as a criminal or as the bad guy, when the bad guys are the lawyers, public officials, politicians, and heads of government statutory agencies. It's also the heads of media, and I'm an infamous scapegoat, on the run, burning down a wire, looking for a person who will acknowledge my story and ledger this conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. It has malicious intent, and that malicious intent already killed me by its financial abuse and conspiracy 3 years ago. And it was whitewashed, and now there's a cover-up about that. And it was basically a murder. 3 years later, that oppression and victimisation is still going. And victimisation is against the law. I've never wanted much, and I'm worth probably about, 10, 20, $30 million. How much is a conspiracy to murder really worth if it's proved in the High Court? How much is a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice going to upset the government when it goes right to the top of Anthony Albanese, who refuses to make meaningful change in the situation of my poverty, my victimisation, and my dignity as a human being? I can't be expected to survive with no legal rights, with no access to the law, no equality before it. I can't be expected to survive without civil liberties, without privacy, without protection from violence, without justice, without the means to participate in society, and without any human rights whatsoever. And the fact that I'm judged, vilified, victimised, discriminated against, and treated with such contempt and stigma and prejudice and shame. A shame that shouldn't be mine and isn't. It's on the heads of all the people who have acted by proxy, all their decisions to further enable my persecution. Thanks, world. You're really doing a good job. I mean, I stood up for people for 30 years, helping marginalised people with mental illness and those and their carers. But as we can see, all that time my good intentions were laid to waste because I was exploited. They loved to hear my stories about mental illness when it was my head on the line. But now that I do need help, all of those agencies, radio stations, institutions, organisations, research institutes have turned their back on me. I haven't asked for much, and I'm still burning down the wire, hoping to survive before I'm literally murdered by a conspiracy. You can help by pay IDing me some money below. I'm trying to buy some time until I can get my victimisation acknowledged and this conspiracy proven, and I can live a life free from oppression, free from victimisation, free from being a targeted individual of the Australian government, and free from a life on the run as a person with a clean criminal record, a fugitive from society.